So yesterday I came across this video. It was posted by Terrence Williams. You know, the professional clout chaser, part-time failed comedian, full-time disappointment. The video starts with the ring cam, people on a porch in Philly. You probably saw it, just a regular neighborhood moment until gunshots go off. People are dodging, ducking, it's terrifying, it's real. But then Terrence jumps in, not to offer context, not to show concern, but to perform, because that's what this is for him, a performance. He watches the video with these over-the-top shocked faces, looking like he just discovered violence exists for the first time. And when it ends, he launches into one of his greatest hits. I'm speechless. This is America. I hate to be the one to say it, but the black community got a big problem with black-on-black crime. The police aren't the problem like the media claims. I bet we won't hear anybody talk about gun control after this. And I just sat there thinking, yeah, nothing says solution focused like exaggerated expressions and lazy talking points. Because Terrence doesn't want answers. He wants attention. He doesn't want to talk about policy or prevention or investment into communities. He wants comments, likes, retweets, rage bait. But don't just take my word for it. Check out the video yourself.
I'm speechless. What? This is in America. This is in America. Y'all, this happened in Philadelphia. This happened in Philly. I hate to be the one to say it, okay? Because there's been a lot of talk about how police officers are the biggest threat in the black community. The black community got a big problem with black-on-black crime. I don't even know what else to say. This is absolutely crazy, but I'll bet you we will not hear anybody on the news calling for gun control over this. They don't speak about gun control when stuff like this happens.
All right, let's talk. First, this whole black-on-black crime line, that's not insight. That's a Fox News headline. People commit crimes near the people they live around. White people kill white people at basically the same rate. But no one's out here running around yelling about white-on-white crime. It's not a data point. It's a deflection. And this idea that we never hear about gun control when this happens, that's another bullshit racist talking point. Because just this past April, right there in Philly, black leaders hosted the Peace Not Guns Roundtable. It was at City Hall with city officials, community organizers, violence prevention groups, the whole goal, getting illegal guns off the streets before they're used. That's policy, that's solutions, that's work. But Terrence didn't post about that, didn't amplify it, didn't say one word on his platform with over 2 million subscribers. Because first and foremost, Terrence hates black people. And because that kind of story doesn't get him the attention he's going after. It's not dramatic enough. It's not performative. It's not something you can screenshot with a shocked face and say, look at what they're doing. And listen, if you ever want to know who Terrence is really talking to, check his replies. One comment said, I love you, Terrence. I think you're awesome. So I'm not talking about you here, bud. But black people have to get their shit together. And he just let that sit there. No pushback, no correction, no curiosity, just vibes and validation from the people who like him because he confirms their worst assumptions. Another one said, and they wonder why people feel the way they do. Mob mentality, no respect, no morals, just utter trash animals behavior all the time. I think this is the main reason Terrence posts. He loves seeing comments from people who hate black people as much as he does. Now look, I grew up in a rough black neighborhood in New Orleans, Louisiana. I've seen real struggle. I've seen what happens when communities get abandoned, disrespected, and over-policed. I've also seen what happens when people get a shot. real investment, real education, real support. That's how you stop crime. That's how you build safety. I'm not against policing at all, but I'm against harassment. I'm against the assumption that every black kid needs a badge in their face instead of a mentor in their corner. So if Terrence really cared about the black community, which he doesn't, he'd show all of it. The organizers, the parents, the people marching for peace every damn month. The ones making it better instead of just pointing a camera at the worst moments. But I know he doesn't want to help. I know he just wants to perform. But unfortunately, the more damage the performance does to the black community, the louder the applause gets. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.